Well, I want to welcome everyone to our student showcase for our creative career cohort. We call it CCC for short. This is the session 2 student showcase. I'm Samantha Kelly. I'm the executive director here at Youth in Focus, and we are so proud to present via Zoom this student showcase to you all. Our CCC program has now completed 2 of the 3 sessions. And this program, for those of you who are new to us, is the first time that we have created a program specifically and exclusively for BIPOC youth. It is the first time that we have created a program really diving into career-connected learning. It is the first time that we are paying our students to be part of a cohort, and the first time that we have expanded our program beyond the regular 6 or 8 week programming into a 6-month learning opportunity. So lots of firsts with this program. We're excited for those of you who are joining us for the first time and for those of you who have been with us. And I have a couple of thank yous before we jump in and get started. First of all, I want to thank all of you for being here tonight to support our students. And to embrace them and their work and their creativity. For those of you that were with us, 6-8 weeks ago when we had the first student showcase, I think you're going to be in for a real treat to see how our students have continued to embrace this media and evolve over those 6 weeks. I am excited to see your work. I want to thank our teaching staff, Meg and Dane and Benji, who have guided and supported our students along the way. Thank you so much for being with us. I also want to thank our partners, EVO. We've got some of our EVO staff here with us today. EVO is partnering to ensure that we really are making that career-connected learning opportunity and that these are real-world experiences that students can figure out what to do with after this program is over. And lots of their staff have been dedicating a lot of time to our students. So thank you and welcome to those of you who are in the room. And then finally, a huge shout out and thank you to our lead sponsor for this program, Sandy Novak. Without further ado, I'm going to turn it over. I think I'm turning it over to Meg, who is our teaching artist for this session, to kick us off. And students, thanks so much for being here. I can't wait to see your work.
Thank you, Sam. Yeah, wow, we made it. It came really fast. We're here, so this is 6 weeks of the second session. So they've now done 12 weeks of this internship. It has been amazing. I am absolutely inspired. I was inspired when I joined at the end of session 1. So to have the opportunity to work with all of these students has really been incredible. I told them this before we came on with everyone with the audience. But I am really, really impressed by the amount of virtual schooling this last year for everyone has been insane. So for all of these students to stick with us and continue to pursue what's interesting, what's new, ways of expression through photography, design, whatever it is, art in general is, I appreciate your passion, your perseverance. I can't imagine being on school virtually for as many hours as you are. So all of my props to you. And I'm really excited to see where this all takes you, whether it be specifically in photography or something else. I hope you are finding things that really continue to inspire you. And thank you to everyone. It's so weird not being able to see everybody that we're talking to, but thank you for joining us today. It's going to be really awesome for them to share their work with you and for you to share your thoughts on their work. So please keep the chat live and busy and share your critiques, what you like about it, questions that you have about it. About the work that you're seeing. I want to thank EVO. You guys have been incredible through this. Your visits, your time that you spent with the students, your generosity in the gifts that they were able to shoot, all the experience you shared, it was above and beyond. So thank you so much. And to Dane and Benji, Chris and Sam, Ashley, thank you for the support of everything. It's been a fun one. So I'm going to pass it to Dane, who has stuck through this one with me.
Thank you much, Meg. Yeah, I just wanted to give a massive shout out to everyone at EVO for showing up. You have made the classes so much fun and just like really showing that real world experience. everyone at Youth in Focus for supporting and like making this happen. And then massive shout out to the students who, like Meg was saying, show up every day on top of like their normal class and their normal lives. And like, this is just like extra. So like big shout out to everyone for like putting in the time and like showing up. Yeah, super grateful for you all. That's all I have to say.
Benji, you got anything? Are you good?
Ditto to every day.
Awesome. All right, let's kick it off. We're gonna kick it off with Robbie.
Hi, my name is Robbie, and I'm going to share my screen right now. This is my final presentation, and before I started this program, I thought photography was about taking nice photos with fancy cameras, and now that I've been here, like I've realized that it's not about that, and I've learned about different settings on the camera and different lightings and how to properly focus the camera. This has been really fun. I believe that if I focus on completely on art and photography, I could definitely start a proper career and I would be dedicated. I think if I practice long enough, I would probably be able to get some gigs, some good gigs, like, because I like doing this a lot and it's not too hard for me. And I want to get a better understanding and a better sense of photography. And I want to understand photographers better and other editors better. And I also want to understand what struggles they go through. And before I started this program, I never thought that I would consider a career in photography, but I don't think it would be bad to like probably take some classes and stuff. Here is my Evo banner that I made. It was really fun to make, and I also had fun taking the pictures and everything. And I put my product shot here, and that was also really fun. Like I love the editing part a lot. This is my self-portrait. I took it with my red hijab because it's one of my favorites, and it was that night. But yeah.
Oh, Robbie, thank you. Could you zoom in a little bit on some of your photos so we can see them?
Yeah.
Robbie, do you want to talk about how you lit your self-portrait?
Oh, I had my phone camera. Well, not my phone camera. I had a flashlight on my phone and I put it on one side of my face and then I took the photo.
And for the product shot, Robbie, did you do some retouching?
Yeah, I did some editing. I think I forgot what it was called. It was this tool. I forgot what it's called. I
The
don't know.
healing?
Yeah, the spot healing brush.
Perfect.
I used it to get rid of the fingerprints and some of the dust.
Just gonna read off some of the things that people are saying in the chat. Really like the product shot. All those look awesome. Adrian says, nice portrait. Sandy also says, very effective self-portrait. Benji, self-portrait is so dope. Such confidence Such confidence and determination on your face. Cindy says, great lighting and contrast in the portrait. Love the composition as well. Dan says, very nice Rembrandt lighting in the self-portrait. And very pro looking banner. Yes, would agree. Your shadows and lighting are incredible. Curious to know what you would title the self-portrait shot.
Robbie, can you tell us a little bit about the choice of colors in your self-portrait in the background?
Oh, so the background, I have this flower curtain and I like it a lot. I also have a black curtain, but I chose to take it with this one because it was light and I also had a light sweatshirt. And then I chose to do red because it's my favorite color and it would be weird if I put on a white hijab because there'd be like a lot of light colors. So yeah.
Good choice. Yes, flowers are a theme in Robbie's work for sure. Good call. Awesome, thank you, Robbie.
Tyre,
do you want to share your screen?
So I'm Tyre. I believe photography /art will be
able to bring me new experiences and allow me to visit and travel to different places, whether they be nearby or places halfway across the world. While traveling, I'll be able to gather new ideas for future web comic projects that may end up leading into animation projects. Before taking this class, my thoughts on photography were pretty much filtered. I used to look at these photos taken by professional photographers and think that taking photos and making the edits and stuff were extremely hard, and that they were something that I could never do. But now, while in this class, I've realized that they're not too hard to make, but they do take an extreme amount of patience. Art will inevitably be playing a huge role in my day-to-day life and possibly career life. I plan on attending DigiPen Institute and studying digital design, and afterwards most likely find a job within that field. So I'm going to zoom in. Hold on. Okay. This is my self-portrait, the second one I took for this session. The lighting was from outside. The light was beaming through the woods, basically. Up here is a picture that I took downtown when I was hanging with some friends. I really like this photo a lot.
That one's rad.
And then down here is my banner. The person on the right is Sabrian Thomas. And his quote was, "Love one another with brotherly affection and outdo one another in showing honor."
Okay, Sabrian. All
Super
right,
good.
Tyre. Got lots of the chat. I love you guys for this chat. So
Yup.
good.
Oh, snap. Okay, Shamari Jones says the self-portrait is extremely professional. GQ magazine quality. That's right. GQ indeed. Suzanne, love the lighting, color, and the mood of the self-portrait. Triva, I really like your expression in the self-portrait. Agreed. Ashley loves the photo of downtown. So does Kelly. You did a great job with the city shot. What do you feel when you see this photo? Tyre, what do you feel when you see this photo of downtown?
I feel, I would say, in one word, wholesome.
Wholesome.
When I look at the photo.
Respect. Andy says, really like the photo in the banner of Sabrian. Nice composition and mood created in the downtown shot, says Cindy. Dude, awesome work. Oh,
Hey,
the little
let's talk about these black cutouts.
Yeah,
let me
zoom in on
talk
those
about
really
these,
quick.
Tyre.
First of all, how'd you learn how to do that? We did not go over that.
I was just playing with some stuff. Yeah, it's of birds and flowers.
Yeah.
So awesome.
I love the gradient behind it too. Yeah, you want to teach us after class? Go ahead, tutorial time.
Yeah, I like how the gradient matches kind of the color palette of the picture of Sabrian.
Yeah.
Kind of pick some of those like sunsetty, like orangey, pinky, pastel-y colors. So that's super awesome. All right, dope. Thank you so much, Tyre. That was awesome. We are gonna pass it to Lydia.
I see skills taking me into my life by giving me skills like creativity, observation, and focus to view my surroundings from different perspectives. Art plays a role in my life because art affects my mood positively, making me feel happier, calmer, or even inspired to do something. Before taking this class, I thought photography is more about knowing how to take pictures from different angles. Um, but now I know that photography is more about creativity, finding your own style, knowing your camera, taking pictures using different techniques of light, colors, and balancing aperture, shutter speed, and ISO to create a good exposure. This is this is my younger sister. I use the split light technique to take this picture. This I was outside playing with my sister, so I took this picture when I see it, and then I edited it in Photoshop and turned it into this one. Uh,
So dope.
Yeah, yeah, so good.
and this is my other sister wearing the evil burns. So do I read what she's saying?
Your cutout on your water bottle looks super clean too. Dramatic family portrait, split lighting is powerful. Would agree.
Hmm.
Yeah, that portrait was awesome. What else? Benji says, really captured your sister's innocence and curiosity. Yep. Andy says, I like your color overlay. Was that on the before and after, Andy? The edit of the tree? Yes, solid. Yeah, I agree. Your edit on that was fire. The model pose is great, says Kelly. Yeah, I would agree. And we talked about that in class, like the posing and like the vibe and the styling of that whole image was just super awesome. Very on brand.
And you did do a great job with the tweaks that we talked about. It definitely made it easy to focus on the product and everything. So good job with that.
Totally. Adrian says, great use of natural light. What else we got? Love the theme of family, says Shamari. Yes, would agree.
Did you pose your sister like that, Lydia?
Yeah.
Yeah, and we did look at two options that she shot, and there was two completely different poses. So it was good exploration of different posing and lighting, which was awesome.
Super rad.
Good job, and yeah, great cutout.
All
Look
right.
at that, we're learning from Andy.
Yeah, for real. Touch master. All right.
Awesome.
Up next, we have Brenda P.
So, like many others, when I thought before that photography was hard. I just thought that it was intimidating, and that I wouldn't be able to learn or grasp it. But now I see that it's a fun medium to work with, and I want to learn more about it. I want to experiment with it. I know that art will be a big part of my life. After all, I mean, I came into this class asking myself if graphic design and photography were things that I wanted to study in. So I will be majoring within something of the arts. I'm still not sure how much of my future career will involve photography, but I know that it has become a part of my art, so it will be there in my future. And yeah, I forgot to introduce myself. I'm sorry. I'm Brenda.
Awesome. Thank you, Brenda. Yeah, tell us about your work.
These are the 3 pictures I took. The self-portrait, I took it during the sunset, so I just had this nice orange light coming in through the window, and I used the curtains to create the lines. The second picture, the love thermometer one, I also had some nice light coming through the window, and I thought it would reflect the ray of light would reflect nice on it. And for the banner, I took a picture of Robbie during the lifestyle walk, and I used it. And the hat is a product picture that I took.
Looks really great.
Got a question for you from Benji. How did you get the background on your love thermometer pic?
So it was dark. It's like I only had that light coming in from the window, and when I took the picture, the background was already dark, but it wasn't dark enough. So I used Lightroom to like make the contrast stronger and the shadows darker.
Super sick. Very
I would have
nice.
to say too this, and then she also has like a high key like white light gray background with the same love thermometer, and both were super effective and had separation. So this is awesome. Yeah.
Super
in
bomb.
the chat, that
Your chat's
self-portrait is
blowing up.
incredible. Really love the dramatic light and color on the self-portrait. Very effective use of shadows. Beautiful color in the thermometer. Self-portrait is fire. Excellent mood lighting and posing on the portrait. Self-portrait vibes are knocking me out. Mysterious self-portrait, I love that. Window lighting is always your best friend. Self-portrait is super moody and strong. Love the banner and product shots too. Gangster, love the use of black as the primary color in 2 images. Powerful to see the images shine through the darkness. The Evo banner is really good. The hat is cut out so neatly. The color scheme is very satisfying. All the elements in your banner are placed well too. Great shot of Robbie, nice curation and direction. Great composition on the love thermometer. And the model styling is on point. So great job, Brenda.
Dude, yeah, awesome work. I love that you chose that love thermometer photo over the other one too. Like you reshot it.
Yeah.
I love it on the dark background with like the light just gives it like the perfect amount of like separation and edge from the dark background. So I thought that was awesome.
Nice. Good
Dude,
job,
yeah.
Brenda. Thanks for sharing.
Love it. Dope.
Sweet.
All right. Thank you, Brenda. Up next, we have Jemias. JD.
Let's go, Jemias. If you can turn your camera on, share your screen.
My name is Jemias, and I can see art taking me into longevity because like it expresses like a creative part of me that like not everyone see like from day to day. I don't know where photography would honestly take me, but art is just like it's a big inspiration to me, if that makes sense. So like I look at the world and I see like art like down the street or on a building, or like art is just everywhere. I think it's beautiful. But above the Evo banner, that was a light at Ballard High School. It was at nighttime. And yeah, the lighting was just lighting from the school building outside, in the outside part. And then the left was Kobodo Garden, South Seattle. My banner, that was Dane. I threw him a water bottle. He got a dope shot. If you gonna see it.
Yeah, super good work. Dude, this self-portrait is fire. Your pose is so dope.
Appreciate it.
Yeah, the lighting is great, the exposure.
Before, I thought photography, like I was interested in photography, I just never actually got to get into it. And thanks to this class, I was actually able to participate and like explore more on my creative side. I'm just thankful for that.
Heck yeah.
I plan to do photography in the future, pretty sure too.
Word.
Awesome.
Thankful to have you here. Let me read you some of this chat that is popping off right now. Let's see.
It starts with love the file name.
Oh yeah, Benji says love the file name. Wait, what is it?
The MVP, final presentation MVP.
MVP.
Or finals MVP.
Sandy says, the red in your shirt and pants is a nice contrast with the other two photos that are darker. Oh, whoop, can you put it back up?
Yeah, my bad.
Oh, you're good. Shot on the top right is awesome. Love the shapes and the light. That was from Shriva. Dan says, strong graphic elements. Kelly, love the styling and all the colors in the photo on the left. Yep, would agree. Andy, the leading lines in that are really great in the top right one, I'm guessing. And Benji, really like that you went with your idea to have Dane throw the bottle in the shot.
Not only was it a throw the bottle in the shot, he knew we would have to have water in the bottle to get it to like fly right. And we were like, no, we don't need water. And he was like, no, we need water. We needed water. We definitely needed water. So
good call on that.
Yeah, made that all happen.
Great sense of movement, lots of kinetic energy. Great exposure stopping time, says Andy. Lighting on the columns creates a very mysterious and interesting photo. That was from Suzanne. The shoes are sick, from Shamari. Yes. Andy, right after that, shoe game. Boom. Rule of thirds on the self-portrait. Yep. And love your artist statement. Your self-portrait is very expressive, from Rebecca. Benji, what is the story of the self-portrait? Jemias, can you give us some insight to the self-portrait?
At first, it started out with me and my brother and his girlfriend, and I was taking like a ton of pictures for them just around like this beautiful garden. And then it was like, well, I'll just get some shots of you as well, not just of them. So I was like, yeah, sure, why not? And my brother's girlfriend was she was also into photography, or I don't know. She just knows how to take pictures, I guess. But I just pulled this one and I edited it. It was on Easter or a day before Easter.
Great movement in the Evo photo. Really love the shadows in your top right photo. Keep up good styling and directing. Thanks, Jemias.
Thank you.
Thank you. Nice. All right. And last but not least, we have Sabrian. Bring us on home.
Hi, my name is Sabrian. This is my final presentation. This is my self-portrait, banner, and one of the objects we took for class. So, the 4 questions we were asked for this project. The first question was, where do you see your photography, art, creative skills taking you? Being a creative person, or seeing myself as a creative person, photography and art, things like that is very important to me. I see photography and art being able to take me to a point in my life where I can make large-scale projects that just about anyone will be able to see and or enjoy. What do you want to get out of this class and out of art? What I want to get out of this class is to gain some connections and positive influences to further my skill and broaden my perspective in art. How do you see art playing a role in your life? To me, art plays a large role in my life, and I've just about revolved my life around it. As a career, I want to focus myself in art and making a lot of things that people will enjoy. And before this class, I thought XYZ about photography, but now what do I think? I used to think that photography was simply taking pictures as a means to make websites or make appealing posts for social media. I don't think that I'm wrong about that. However, my perspective of photography has broadened since then. And photography to me is more of a form of expression and shows yourself and who you are to the world in a visual sense. Simply, photography is an expression of yourself. And that's it.
Beautifully
Well said.
Yeah.
Yeah, well said.
Yeah.
So,
Awesome.
Okay, so for my self-portrait, I recently took this, and I went to my elementary school, which is like right up the street from where I live. And there's just this like big staircase. Like these steps are huge to walk on. So I thought it'd be a good spot to take pictures, and it turned out really well. And this is, I took like probably 10 to 15 pictures. This is like my favorite one out of all of them. For my object of choice, I chose this one because this is like one of my first times like trying to get a white background, a complete white background for an object. Besides that, blue is like one of my favorite colors. And I've been using this book for school and to write information in when I'm like in my classes and stuff for my whole school year. As for the Evo banner, this is Tyre, and his quote was, "Live every day like it's your last." And that's about it.
Sabrian, whoa.
Amazing.
That banner.
Fire.
Wow. Yeah, we haven't seen some of these final, they were able to like reshoot things and different stuff. So yeah, this is really beautiful work. Some of the chat is that shot of Tyre is filthy. Great pose on your self-portrait and for the Evo banner. Great use of light. Love the Evo banner, very professional. And they agreed and they agreed and they agreed. It's blowing up in the chat. The banner is ready to go live. This Evo banner should be on a billboard on the side of the road right now. Let's do this, Evo. Strong portrait, both in pose and composition. The self-portrait is clean. The posing in the Evo banner and the banner overall is sick. I'm so impressed by your banner. That comes from Andy. What?
Hey.
You get graphic design. Yeah, that Evo banner is so good. I could see this as an advertisement on a website. The product shot is very professional, nice lighting and shadows. Your self-portrait is so pleasing. It's framed really well, great composition. Love that you had your mask on and earbuds, perfect street-facing photography. Love the composition of the self-portrait. Juxtaposition of horizontal neutral steps and vertical figure with vibrant colors is compelling. That shadow on the self-portrait, it looks like there's a whole person sitting behind you. It's deep and defined presentation of your shadow side. Looks like 255 to me. Terrific shadows on the object photo. The banner is so cool. Diagonal cut-in, balance of the Evo logos. Cool shot of Tyre using the product. Your object photo is so unique. Great colors and shadow. I just want to call out with the object photo that you had the book. This was a process and wanted to add something more. And so you went around to find blue things. So it's like a very thought out, it's not accidental, you know, color story. And like I told you before, the shadow is kind of like a, you know, a city behind it. Can you tell them how you lit this?
Oh, I put it in like the light box that we had, and I could have like put lights on the side, but I just decided to put the light right next to me and just have it shine onto it. So it worked out with the shadow as well.
Super
Yeah.
cool. Yeah, that
Looks
shadow.
really great. It pops. The banner layout, I'm like, what? It's awesome.
So good. I wanted to call out Andy's comment. Looks like 255 to me, but like you're retouching on that and like the lighting on your object, your Superman notebook, like I can't even see where the white edge of your photo begins and ends with the background. And that is like, chef's kiss. That's good stuff. Also, yeah, banner dude, for real. Like that backdrop of the ferns is so dope. Yeah, we haven't really seen that yet. So that was so good.
Yeah, well done. Thank you, Sabrian.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Dope.
Wow. I mean, everything. Samantha says, I'm so impressed by all of your work. Thank you for digging into this work, exploring the techniques. And to quote Sabrian, expressing yourself through photography. Yeah, nailed it with that one. Everyone is thanking you for sharing amazing work and your inspiring images, and they've really enjoyed it. Keep experimenting and keep exploring. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you everyone so much for sitting with us on this Thursday night and going through this work. We can't wait to do it in person, but we're here, we're embracing this virtual life, and hopefully next session we'll at least have a little bit in person. We did get to do a photo walk this session, so all of those lifestyle photos, not all of them, some of the lifestyle photos were in on our photo walk that we took around the Youth in Focus building. So we actually got to meet each other in person, which was absolutely epic. But yeah, we're looking forward to continuing it. And again, thank you to Youth in Focus and to Evo. You guys have been incredible. These students, the students, you guys are just, we see it here from the first presentation was already incredible. And this is just growing and growing. And each of you are starting to define like your voice through art and through imagery. And I know a lot of the students are, have different art practices in addition to photography. So it's cool to see them coming together, and it's just awesome. So thank you. Congratulations, you guys did it.
Dude,
yeah.
So awesome. Big round of applause.
Yeah.
I'm like blown away. Holy smokes.
Yeah.
A lot of people like went back and redid things, so I hadn't seen a lot of that stuff, and you all knocked it out of the park. Oh my God, so good.
Yeah, keep shooting.
Yeah, and
can't wait for next session.
To your point, Meg, everyone's kind of like already, we're only 12 weeks in, but everyone has like such a defined style at this point, and that is really cool to see. Like when people are uploading, you don't even have to look at the names, and you kind of know whose is whose. So that is awesome. So keep it up, you guys. You're crushing it.
Props again. Like what Meg said was spot on. Like the fact that you all have had to go through the last year with virtual high school, something no one else in this group can say. The challenges that y'all are facing and overcoming on a daily basis, and so much of this work was done during finals. Like y'all
finals and math essays. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all are doing it. Y'all are winning, and I'm happy, genuinely happy to say that I got a chance to meet you all, and that we have been privileged to be a part of your journey. So proud of y'all.
I feel like everybody's waiting for me to close us out.
Okay, do you want to take us out of here?
Yeah, just so impressed with all the work we saw tonight. I have the privilege of just seeing work once it's produced in this showcase, and like all of our viewers on the side and all the comments that were shared, what an incredible journey you all have had from the last showcase 8 weeks ago to today. Thank you all for sharing not only your images, but really your voice and really giving us a snapshot, quite literally, into your experiences, your identity, the things that you're thinking about and grappling with in this crazy, crazy time that we find ourselves in. So happy that y'all are all part of the program, and so thrilled that we were able to share your work with our audience tonight. This program is amazing, and I can't wait for our next showcase, which will be on June 10th, when we finish the third session. So stay tuned. Thank you, everybody. Meg, Dane, Benji, thank y'all so much for creating this space for our students. This work is a testament to you all creating that brave space and that space to really explore and connect deeply with what's important. And what a great group this is. So thanks, everybody. Have a wonderful evening, and we'll see you all soon, I hope.